Hey everyone, this is Bisan talking to you from Gaza. Alhamdulillah, thanks God I'm here. Surviving another day, and it's been almost a year since the genocide began. 2 months ago I was saying to myself, Bisan, hang on, it's gonna end soon. Cause it's maximum gonna end before the 7th of October 2024. Cause why to carry on a genocide for Israelis? Why to carry on a genocide since Gaza is destroyed, Gazans are destroyed, and no targets left? It's an unfortunate, of course, for the Israelis, because I know they want to keep bombing and killing people and massacring them, because no one is stopping them apparently. But no targets left. Now Israel expanded its genocide to Lebanon, at the same time bombing Syria, Yemen, Iraq. Ironically, everyone saying no to the oppression, to the occupation, to the colonization, and to the killing of innocent indigenous people like the Palestinians. But my question now, what is the end game for Israel? What is the time that is the time to end the genocide and to stop killing people? When is the time? I see everything is just expanding and getting bigger and bigger and out of control more and more. I mean, the world control, of course, it's out of the control of us as Arabs, Palestinians, Lebanese, Syrian, Yemeni, Iraqi people, long time ago, decades. But when is this gonna end? I mean, 2 days, like in the massacre happened in Dahia, they used about 85 tons of explosive force. They killed, actually, they killed 400 people that the bodies almost disappeared, vanished. And the world did not say a word about this, only a word about the people who were killed in that night, because Israel has the right to defend itself against whom? Israel is the only occupier, the only oppressor in the whole region, in the whole Middle East. Guys, believe me, we're all Arabs except them. They're not Arabs, they're colonizers. Anyways, this is not my point. But Lebanon is under bombing, continuous bombing, displacement. The Israelis are threatening the south of Lebanon of a ground invasion, which we all know what does it mean when Israel is the invader, because that means that they are taking over lands and stealing lands actually for a long time, and then suddenly a settlement is built. Suddenly people are living in this settlement. Suddenly it's their lands and they have the right to defend themselves. So I don't know. At the same time, the bombing is ongoing in Gaza. And the day before yesterday, the Israeli army bombed a school, Al-Fakhura school in Jabalia. The target was a woman baking bread on a mud oven. It's a traditional oven that we Palestinians make, since there's no ovens in kitchens because of the genocide, so we're building our ovens made in mud and using mud. And this woman was baking her bread at the gate of the school. They bombed the woman and they caused a massacre. A lot of displaced people in Jabalia and the north of Gaza Strip were killed. The night before, they took over and destroyed 500 acres. Do we say acres? I will just translate it here. I don't know the word. That were planted with potatoes and eggplants. So the people of the north of Gaza Strip, instead of facing the starvation with their empty hands, the starvation that Israel is applying on them, they try to be sufficient a little bit by planting some food. Okay, it's not enough. It's maybe enough for tens of families living around these lands. They destroyed the lands with their bulldozers and took over the lands by fire. No one can go there from Beit Lahia people. So any attempt to be sufficient, to have food security, to be able to survive is not acceptable. And yet they are discussing a new plan to empty the north of Gaza Strip, to turn it into a military area, then to prepare to build settlements there. So my question again is, what is the end game of this? What Israel want? Really, what Israel wants, guys? Because any attempt of life, of living, of surviving, of solving any problems, finding alternatives is gonna bomb. The genocide is expanding to our beloved brothers, sisters, families, our beloved people in Lebanon and other areas around Israel, around the occupied lands of Palestine. Looks like a curse, being Palestinian or saying no for the occupation. الله يرحم شهدائنا، المجد والخلود لهم، والله يرحم كل المقاتلين للحرية، كل الطواقين إلها، كل اللي بيحلموا فيها، كل اللي بيحكوا لأ، كل الأقوياء بكل الأشكال، كل الشجعان.